Sorry that took a little bit longer to get from standby to started, but we are here. Okay. Been a little discombobulated as of late. Been sick a lot this year. Sorry. You're gonna hear a few coughs here and there. I am trying to stay on the cough drops so that that's not a problem. Oops. Yeah, someone's sick of Toma's Hot Pot games. Sorry, I've been playing Wuthering Waves a lot, and their quick access menu is not that quick, so I've gotten used to hitting the start menu instead. Okay, before we get into the 5.5 stuff, I wanted to do the last of my weekly bosses. So what I've got left is in Fontaine, so it's going to be upcoming shortly. I'm sorry I can't see the chat this second. My tablet was dead because I haven't had opportunity to use it in a while.
This realm is...
It's like this is gonna make the menus a lot easier to use, but it was a bit of a shock
If you ever have any...
when I got on real quick after the update last night. This one's probably my most dreaded every week. No. There's nowhere to go in there, baby. That goes straight to the wall.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames! Now that's more
The
like
tides beckon.
This might hurt a little.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Like, I can eat it with other things, but it takes multiple tries. Noodle seems to be the only
An oversight on my part.
one eat her without one.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Time to shine!
Is it my turn now?
Stand with me!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Committed to...
Be sanctified.
Dissipate! Now, Yoo-hoo!
Silence!
It's like, I'm sure the overall power creep is coming, and, you know, eventually anyone will be able to defeat it. Because I used to have the same kind of problem with the Shogun. I really didn't like that one before. I used to regularly mix up potions to take it on, make it easier. As long as you don't hop behind the computer, you can hang out, but you gotta lay down. No, you can't get behind the computer. Yeah. No. I would rather you not get behind the computer. Yeah. Their cats are definitely testing their limits today. They don't like that I haven't settled down on the couch like I normally would. No, that's what I was gonna do. Before I was so rudely interrupted. Well, and this is one of those ones that I'm like, I wouldn't say it was particularly hard, but it definitely goes a lot smoother now.
The doctor will see you.
Like, this scene is
Fire it up!
perfect, and sometimes we don't even get to
Rise with the sun!
that side bit.
10 points for agility.
Where you go into the techno man.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Try and stop me!
Check this out!
At least I'm not in danger. Oh my god. Yes, dude.
The doctor will see you.
Don't get too close. I got you covered. I got him cornered. Check this out.
Try and
Caught
stop
myself
me!
up and can't pull it off.
Don't get too close.
Mind the side effect.
Ready? Is this our fate?
Fire it up. Target acquired.
Seems like an emergency.
Check this out. Here's backup.
The Dactylus.
Full throttle!
Locked up. Claim these souls. Supporting fire.
Red from the sky!
Remember, health comes first. A bit of
Target acquired.
So I probably will have the occasional stall out. They have a bug event going on Pokemon Go, so I'll be checking in on that. And if you haven't seen the Kniech crossover with Ugreen is now live, so they have a Kniech themed battery, wall plug-in, 3-foot C2C cable, and a Chi charging stand. So, very cool. I am doing my best to buy all of them. I bought the cable last night because on Amazon it's like $7. Like, I'm not getting something from this. But the battery is 100-watt throughput, so it will actually charge the ROG Ally and let it run on the 30-watt mode. So that's really cool. I've been eyeing that type of battery for a while, but you know, it's a lot of money, but I'll pay $10 to have more, to have anything with a theme printed on it. Just don't give Bandai any ideas with Digimon. They'd have to support the brand though first. which they are. That, you know, they're doing a better job this year, doing a really good job this year. Wish they kind of unify their interests though, because I mean, like, for Pokemon you have TPCI, so it's the Pokemon Company International, and that's the collective of the gaming division, the card division, and the anime. But Digimon's kind of spread out. You know, it gets, you know, Toei Anime makes the anime, you got Bandai that makes the card games, you have Bandai Namco that makes the video games, and then there's really no collective for it. These are all, you have the licensing rights. And if they had, I think, more of a collective, center-focused company behind it, maybe they'd do a better job. Oh, that's right.
Are you running away?
No, we are traveling. You know, it's just funny how much like a How tries to present himself as this like almighty thing, but he is like terrified of Moeka. So is... Oop. Okay. Like, I didn't do anything.
You're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, you know us? Huh. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you, and now you're actually here.
Surely we're not that.
You're the heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming. Oh, my name's Veressa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Gotta hand it to them every time they're surprised. Humble couple of folks there.
Oh, yeah! The name sounds familiar. During the Abyss invasion, we asked Ian-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Veressa had it all under control.
Not really. It was all Uncle Cuddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on, I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite. Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Not in a million years!
You can use your shoulders if you want. Or your feet. Or even your head.
That doesn't change anything!
There's nothing to it.
Whoa! There's treasure inside these rocks! Okay, so maybe a little pain isn't too bad?
One of the things you have to do for the web event is indwell one of the new.
Hey, there's another
Oreos.
one over there. Want to give it a try?
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. And she sticks the landing!
So she's like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
Is this really necessary?
what you told us earlier? You're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
Be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What? Thanks for that. I can't believe you smashed something that big in a single hit.
It was nothing. All it takes is a bit of training. Churls? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
Rev the engines! Rev the engines!
Locked up!
Hey, you guys are good! Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
Also part of the web event.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is...
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions. Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon.
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next, the spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
That was really short to be considered an act, but okay.
quick and tasty meal. What have I gotten myself into?
A legendary new dish! Did I overdo it?
I thought this is gonna be a quick and tasty meal. What have I
Okay.
gotten myself into?
Interesting.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Better get these tidied up for starters.
Let's sit tight till this blows over. No sense going outside in these conditions. Oh, you're here already!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before, so I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Is it over? Oh, yeah, seems like it's over. Are you running away?
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal. No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can. But once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me. Oh, Coach Yan-san, are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slack?
Yes, Coach! Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have it. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Veressa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Veressa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed. I'm not exaggerating either. Veressa is extremely strong.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've never placed or even made it out.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real... Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Definitely a lot of Auroron's aphids around here.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
But it's a really good trick. thought maybe if you stole the baby's food, the treasure chest would open up. Be studied again later.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it. You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working, I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure. I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic feast show?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients, so don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, you can grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's...
yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip...
Are you running away?
My goodness, are there even
That's
58
quite
fruits here?
the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must also... Paimon tried one of the mushrooms, too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms. Well, Paimon had multiple nations' worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back. I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Sylvia.
Don't worry, you can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too?
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway,
Sylvie,
winning isn't the
there's
point.
nowhere to go up
Just
there.
think of it
You're
as
too
an
big.
opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point. Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
I think the tribe quests are normally just like hangouts.
Be careful! Watch out for low-flying rubble!
Sylvie, come on.
Let's hope it didn't spew out anything too weird this time.
Let's ride.
Yeah, that saved us some time there.
Hip. Hup.
Gonna fall. I can feel you slipping.
Try and stop me!
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Varessa told me you signed up for, sounds like Varessa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly,
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still at...
just, hungry. It's competition day, so...
Not much longer, Varessa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming,
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing. Varessa was a key member of that team. Varessa?
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium. Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians.
The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment. And in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium. Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Veressa? Oh, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the... I'll lead the way.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms. Melted cheese.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the...
Wait, is this...
Veressa! You really did head straight for the kitchen.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hand.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Veressa.
No worries, Uncle Atoli.
Oh, that sounds more like...
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the...
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do. You do know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach. Oh boy. Paimon!
So, when is the competition supposed to start?
1 sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Coddle. The showdown is...
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought up.
Finally!
Really thought we'd be doing something a bit more important right away.
It smells so good! Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait. Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in.
Whoa! Hold on! Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours!
That's a table.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Veressa challenge. The Veressa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Veressa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding.
Believe me, if Veressa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Veressa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
I can't see that.
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varessa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the account. But once the Archon finally saw...
Whoa. Okay, you're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through? You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got! Whoa! Tender, juicy, grilled debris. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler! It's amazing! Oh, and this! And this one is... Alright. That's it. Paimon. All this time. And it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel. Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Varessa, who has, and with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Well done, Varessa.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you...
Huh? Why wouldn't I?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up?
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know? Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not if I'm honest. I'd rather be like you or Coach Ian.
Aw, don't worry, Varessa. For someone as talented as you...
Ian-san! Did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varessa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just... By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy...
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something...
Oh, so that's the secret!
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes... I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they...
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about...
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or...
Everything was delicious, especially when...
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about... It's an excellent addition to any dish. But there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? Oh, by the way, Varessa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food. Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure.
Okay.
Oh, something on your mind? Is it what? The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if anything, I wish there were more around here. Means.
Wait, is that one right there?
See? There's nothing special about it except the Give me 1 sec.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way...
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. Uncle Atoli has a point though. Curiosity can be a bad...
You could look into it at least.
Yeah, but... my tribe is more important. I know the truth is important too, but... I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the... In other words... Deep down... I guess I'm just scared. Command the truth?
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? 3. You're right. I can't keep running from the... So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience. Oh, the green mushroom, you mean?
Well, the Traveler is a lot more receptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Varessa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era. Now. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about
origins.
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I only granted you this audience because I saw... I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord?
You mock my name? Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you here? In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time. However, I am willing to share, as with all seekers of said knowledge. All you have to do is prove yourself.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keep. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion.
The voice is gone. Fun talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a Hal is better than him.
So, do you think what he said was true?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
True. That conversation in our heads.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and, okay.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before.
Did you hear that?
You're spying on us?
No response.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore. Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus!
So this is one of his subjects?
Bull Warrior compliment? Much appreciate. No, Bull Warrior natural enemy. Eat.
Careful, Veressa. This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you.
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom.
You mean?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole...
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means...
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we...
Riddle? Oh, I'm not
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation? Enough. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man, how...
Because you're his clones, right?
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple. What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns?
No, we just,
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that...
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to... No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe...
Oh, good thinking, Veressa! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since... Hey, there are two fungi over there!
Have you figured out how you're going...
Of course! Any random quick...
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like,
It's all progressing as expected. I know it. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above.
ew. And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore.
They're humans, idiot.
All right.
And then I'll say, ha, you can't even, ha.
Yeah.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obvious.
Did they?
Who goes there? And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere. My cap almost.
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first! So, we passed the test? We're so much for gathering our wits. Oh well. The important thing is the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should.
Good call. It's best for.
Why is this one so weird?
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient.
Yeah, without your investigation.
Thanks for looking into it.
What a relief.
It does sound far-fetched. But we know you're not one to lie, Veressa. Besides, thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on.
Yeah, just let me know if there's.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious.
Well, here.
Wait, that's his voice.
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you, but as soon as there are no more hints, do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you...
Annoying minutes of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of Nitpicking, more like!
Not high enough, huh? Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely!
Nothing concrete, but it spews out all kinds of stuff.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then...
down!
Overexcited there.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Sometimes I wish you could mute just a howl.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like you're trying.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom.
Right. So.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the sage.
Veressa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training it.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me. Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that... All right. Oh, looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Wow, wow! Too strong!
Mind the side effects.
Stop! Yeah! Ooh. Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look,
Oh, let's see!
a few more chunks like this and we...
Oop.
Let's roll! Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead!
weasel thief. Is there a Great Tolan weasel thief or something?
We call it a Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Seems like an emergency. Fire it up!
You want to stand down! Hey! Headbutt!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, for example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my Theatena's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm...
Oh, you really think so?
Really? I feel like I need to but the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if...
Yeah! You had the courage to make...
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job.
Thanks for believing, and I won't give up. Not After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full...
You're hungry already?
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time.
I thought they were gonna like Mountain Doom it and just throw it straight in. Sorry, I've got a bunch of little bits and pieces going on today, so pretty distracted.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Shut up. Love can eat so much, but a how is just flippin' annoying.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
Great! We're almost done with the preparations at our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone?
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come. Thanks for the help, everyone. It really...
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel?
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then,
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be this kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without Anyway, let's get started.
All right.
Whoa! The fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
frozen? It's still sparkling. There we go.
Where are we? Where did everybody...
I have no idea.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle! Chief!
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us? No. What?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great...
The only way anyone's serving...
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to cherish this opportunity. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most...
If we want to become strong...
Woohoo! Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far...
Such arrogance!
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a mirror.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength?
Wrath from the sky! Here's backup!
A bitter pill to swallow.
I got him cornered!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and that...
Weren't we in...
I'll admit, you're not entirely...
No, don't just... Another cryptic one-liner and... Well, what should we do?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story of...
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless... Food is a scarce resource, a faith that provides for the needs of the flesh, and as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20. What are you insinuating?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to...
Yeah, but now even Saurians have...
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing op. Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushroom. What do you mean?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this... But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about...
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from. A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you...
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight.
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck get.
He ran off.
Oh.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just... Is something wrong, Traveler? Off?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things... Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject, and through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
But why?
Alright, sounds like a...
This is so weird. Just not your...
Catch me if you can! If you can figure out which way to go, of course. Here I go!
Normal?
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this!
Watch out, Marissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Tried to. Must have been close enough.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this...
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have...
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans. At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environment. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take—
Yes. Huh? An earthquake? No! A volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried—
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main—
Yeah, but it looks like his following got tubed.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate—
Wow.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a—
Yeah. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch.
Well, he has, but clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his—
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control?
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make— But when he started running out of power—
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Oh? Why?
All right. Then...
The environment changed again. Nothing to face Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Okay.
Jumped off a little too soon.
Oh, glory! It's your soul!
Let's ride! Try it!
Don't get too close!
Running late again. Look out below! Hero incoming!
Let's ride!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue! What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Gotta steer clear of other people. Running late again. Look out below! Too strong! One fell swoop! Ow, ow, ow! Turn! Hey! Hut! Hurry up, Teresa! Kapow! Look out below!
Mind the side effects.
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But...
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my feet. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, this is a world of my schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal...
what?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of... You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage! Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost. No matter. My plan, what you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, and you delivered one to me on a silver...
So, you kept running away?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable... Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god. Achieve victory in the Archon War.
You have no concept of time, do you?
Nonsense! Is that not the... All I hear in this land is war this and war that! If you fear the Archon War, all the more...
Pretty sure they're talking about the war...
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but...
Ha! I see what's going on here. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until... Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the... Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of man... But now, the deal is off. What did you say?
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected. Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice.
You said you're my...
I may not have my former strength... Because you definitely can't! Right?
Let's get out of here!
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms! Atoli! Get ready to feast!
with that, we took care. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was like someone planted a god in Veressa's orchard and...
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts.
Whoa, hold on.
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and
Little did he know, our lives are...
So what do we do now? It can't be...
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom. Actually, Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms, and maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it Oh, why's that? I never thought my appetite would save the day, but it's like you said. All it takes is a little... If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this...
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out?
Oh, good point. But if we're
Right, and it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea. Let's check...
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Omerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the...
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know...
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard and... Of course! You're welcome anytime. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones?
Zamarin?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the We should go see Zamarin one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice. I would.
That was so weird. That was like some acid trip, shroom trip of a cartoon. Of course not quite. be able to take on the bounties here. Ruh-roh. Appointment to get to really quick here, so I won't be wrapping this all up today. That quest has to be more bizarre than
Ad Astra.
than anything else they've ever put in this game. That was just so out there. There we go.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
At least the region was cool. Guys don't know what to do with that.
It's in process if you don't keep your bust.
Nope. Alright. So, see y'all next time. You like what you saw, you know what to do. Hopefully I see you as a follower at some point. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hope to see you again.